Will Jesus only forgive us 490 times? After falling into the same sins over and over again, and going to him and saying I'm sorry and asking him for forgiveness, will there ever be a limit to how many times he forgives me? And then the number 7 times 70 popped into my head. In Matthew 18, 21 and 22, Peter goes to Jesus and asks him, if a brother sins against me, should I forgive him as many as 7 times? And Jesus says, no, I say that you should forgive him 7 times 70, which is 490. Then I started thinking, well, where did I hear that number 70 before? And where is the number 490? And I just popped into my head that in Daniel chapter 9, it talks about the 70 weeks of years, which equals 490. So I started thinking that Jesus was trying to tell me it's not really how many times he forgives us or how many times that we forgive others. It's more about how severe someone sins against us or how severe it was that we sin against Jesus. Now, in Daniel chapter 9, the 70 weeks of years was a prophecy of Jesus appearing, and in the midst of the 70th week, he's cut off. He was crucified. He was tortured. And Jesus forgave. He says, forgive them, for they not know what they do. He forgave them for crucifying, torturing him, and putting him to death. So I believe that when he was talking about 70 times 7, he was referring to how he was going to forgive the people that crucified him. That crucified him being the Son of God. How serious of a sin it was, and he forgave them. And that we, no matter how serious someone sins against us, should forgive them also. I think that's what Jesus was trying to tell me, because I know he will forgive you more than 490 times. Also, another interesting thing about forgiveness is there's an author, John Bunyan, that wrote a teaching that was called The Jerusalem Sinner Saved. And in Luke 24, verse 47, it talks about preaching repentance first in Jerusalem and then to the rest of the world. And why did he want us to preach first in Jerusalem? Because the Jerusalem sinners were the worst sinners that have existed. They were the ones in Jerusalem that crucified the Son of God. So if they can be forgiven, the Jerusalem sinners, then people with sins that are less than theirs will easily be forgiven. So just remember that no matter how big of sins you have, Jesus will forgive you. So that's some of my thoughts for now, and like it says, until next time, God bless you, and thanks for listening.